Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Go grab your Takis, your hot Cheetos, and get comfy because this starts now.
Estás escuchando DamaVenenosa.
Okay everybody, this segment will be in English right after this Spanish announcement. Bueno amigos, honestamente este segmento va a ser en español. Si gustan que haga un segmento acerca de estos personajes en español, díganmelo y con gusto se los hago. Pero mientras tanto, este segmento será en inglés. Okay, everybody, down below in the description of this segment, I'm going to have a link to my English channel. Going forward, all my English segments will be on that channel. So if you like what I have to say, if you agree with me, or if you don't, the link is going to be down below. Go subscribe. And having said that, let's get into the drama because that's why you guys are here. Honestly, I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I don't know if I'm biased or not. Because I like Jeffree. I like his style. I think he's a beautiful person. I don't condone the comments and things he's done in his past. But I also believe that we all fuck up every now and then. And I think that we are allowed to grow. And I'm probably part of a very small group of people who believe that people shouldn't have to apologize for shit for the rest of their lives. I think that it being addressed once and being sincere is enough. And I think there's other things that can be done. And I think he's doing them. Speaking about Breonna Taylor, helping the cosmetic industry be a little bit more inclusive, which is things that he mentioned in his video. I think all of that speaks volumes. It speaks more than the bad shit he said. Honestly, I don't minimize it. And obviously, I'm not a person of color. I mean, I am Mexican, but does that make me a person of color? I don't know. It's like I hate these times that we live in, that we have to be so careful with how we word shit. Because there are people who will turn our stuff, our own words around and make them into something they're not. I mean, I think that he's done and he's doing all that he can. Used his platform for good, even though in the past he has said shit that may have offended and has offended many, but I think that he's allowed to move on and grow from that. I think that he can learn from his mistakes, because don't we all? I think we all learn from our fucking mistakes. And honestly, a lot of these fucking trolls on Twitter, on Instagram, and even here on YouTube, they're fucking hypocrites. Because we all fuck up, but we're not under the fucking microscope. You're so quick to cancel people. You're so quick to hate people who y'all don't even know. And we have to mention it. There's a serious problem on YouTube with drama channels. Spreading and inciting hate. Sensationalizing everything. For AdSense revenue, for views, for subscribers. And it needs to stop. Honestly, it needs to stop. And I'm not talking about everybody in general, because I think that there's really classy drama channels who simply report the news and that's it. There's drama channels that are here to entertain us, like Rich Lux. But then there's them channels like Sanders Kennedy that honestly, Sanders Kennedy needs to be demonetized. I'm just going to say it. He needs to be demonetized. And I hope Shane, I hope Jeffree, I hope whoever that he has literally attacked come after his ass legally. Because if he would put that much passion behind so much injustice that's going on, I'd buy it from him. I'd say, yeah, he's in it for social justice, but he's not. And I mean, many of you could say that I'm a hypocrite because I do the same thing. I report drama from Latin artists, from Mexican artists, and I give my opinion, but I don't, what I say is proven facts, stuff that has literally came out, and I give my opinion. I don't try to dig up shit and make shit out of nowhere. And a lot of the stuff I said, I've actually been privy to, like I've been part of it. Hablando claro. So in a nutshell, when it comes to Jeffree's apology video, I think it was perfect. I think he did what he needed to do. Short and sweet, didn't really engage in the drama, and just took ownership of where he's been wrong. Having said that, I think there's a bigger story here. because what he said about James Charles is true. And I don't think he was trying to blackmail anybody. I think that the reason that he didn't come out with those receipts back then was because he was protecting the YouTuber that James supposedly assaulted. And nobody's paying attention to that. Like, that actually exists. The girl that made the video about Jeffree having played the audio for her or whatever, Blair, I think was her name, she said that that audio was of the alleged victim. And I can see why Jeffree would have shown that audio, because she was saying that Jeffree didn't have the audio, so he showed it to her. I mean, I can only imagine how it... Well, actually, I do. I can put myself in Jeffree's shoes. There's a lot of people who say that what I say isn't true, and it is true. And I could show the receipts that I have to shut them up, and sometimes I've been tempted to, but I haven't done it because either way, they're not going to believe me, or they'll turn it around against me. And that's exactly what they're doing to Jeffree. They used against him the fact that what he was saying was true, and he did have the evidence. He did have the receipts. He did have the audios. James Charles is not a victim here. And honestly, I didn't think that I would ever think bad of Tati, but she did what every YouTuber did, what Jeffree's done in the past. Place the blame on somebody else, not really take ownership for her own shit, throw other people under the bus. The video that she made about James' sister was based on her experience. All we heard was about her experience. Facts. Things that she supposedly lived, not things that were told to her. So that doesn't make any sense. And really, I'm not going to get into that. I did see a video. I don't know if it was true, because we all do clickbait, let's be honest. And I saw a video from Dustin Daily, if I wasn't mistaken, that said that Tati had got demonetized. If she did, I think that all these YouTubers need to be demonetized, honestly. All the ones that engage in this drama, demonetize them all. I think YouTube, it can be very lucrative, and I can only imagine the kind of money they make. But I mean, they all have businesses that have to be way more lucrative than YouTube. So yeah, just demonetize them. But I'm pretty sure there's going to be plenty of people to pick apart Jeffree's apology. It's not going to be enough for some, but give the man a break. I think he's making reparations. I think he's growing. I think he's learned. Bringing up the whole Jackie Aina stuff from years ago, I mean, I get that it can still hurt people. And like I say, I don't condone any of it. Anything that has to do with race, anything that has to do with hate towards anybody's gender, any of it, none of it is okay. But I believe that most of us are broken, and I include myself in that. There's a lot of broken people, and when you're broken, you can turn into an evil person. You try to hurt other people. You use against them whatever you can if you feel that they're coming for you. And there's a lot of broken people that even after you're doing better, like Jeffree, like even myself, because I mean, I'm in a good position right now in my life. I honestly am. And broken people, we tend to always be on defense mode. And when you're on defense mode, you go for that person's weakness. And I'm not saying that anybody's race or who they are, what defines them, be a weakness, but you go for whatever, the first thing that comes into your mind. And we're already preset that way. These behaviors are learned. And we learn it. We even learn it in music. We learn it in television. Unknowingly, we learn these behaviors. And I think that's why it's important that we educate ourselves and that we have more compassion towards other people who aren't like us. Don't have compassion for the bitch that's just like you. Have compassion for the bitch that's nothing like you. We all have struggles. We all fuck up, and we can all grow, learn, and live. I was happy with Jeffree's apology video. I know people are going to say that I want a PR. I can barely imagine. But no, I don't. And I couldn't be more happy with his video, because he didn't engage in the drama, which is, I think, what everybody really wanted at the end of the day. And as far as Jeffree Star Cosmetics, I'm going to keep buying their shit, because on makeup-wise, he's on his fucking A game. Let's be honest. And I also want to say this, because I don't want anybody coming for me in the comments or DMing me. I don't condone any of the shit that Shane Dawson has said or done in any video or his podcast anywhere. I don't believe that he is a predator. I don't believe he's a threat to society. I think that his humor is not the business, and yeah, it is definitely not the business. But I don't believe he's a bad person. I just believe he's a disturbed person. I believe he needs help, therapy-wise. And I believe a lot, I'm going to say it again, a lot of these YouTubers are mentally unstable, Sanders Kennedy included. But anyways, let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Subscribe to my English channel if you haven't. Subscribe to this channel if you know Spanish or you like Spanish. God bless everybody, and until the next one, mwah.